What is up, YouTube? I am Dave, this is Dave Explains, and today we're going to talk about big O notation. So, if you have the chance, you can like and subscribe, and I suggest you take that chance now because you're going to watch this, you're going to get all excited, then you're going to leave. So, first off, right off the bat, I did learn this in grad school. It was a super fun day. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of needed to go back and read up on it a little bit more before I went in and felt comfortable making this video. So hats off to Brandon Skerritt 51 and his article, You Need to Understand Big O Notation Now, on hackernoon.com, which I'm going to link below, because I did get some of the ideas of how I want to talk about this from his article. Basically, I skimmed it and made sure I knew what I wanted to say was accurate. So, Big O notation is really just it's a written way of finding how long your program is going to run. So if you were writing a program and your program was A equals 1, B equals 2, C equals 3, D equals 1 plus, A plus B plus C, and then W equals D times Z times 60 times 40, and that's what you wanted to calculate to get, because this is per second, this is now per minute, per hour, this is per minute, per hour, and then per week for getting work done. And it's all kind of a joke, but whatever. And the whole process takes 3 seconds to run, and that's it. N equals 3 seconds. That's it. Well, instead of 1, we would put the O, and O is not a 0. O is more like operation than anything else. And for the time being, until I say otherwise, I'm okay with you thinking, oh, okay, O means operation, when really it's apparently, according to MIT.edu, it's the Landau symbol, and we'll get into that later on. Mostly because of the fact that this is on top of the laptop that I'm doing research on and everything and so forth and whatnot. So, what happens if you do a for loop? So you've got that whole operation, and that was N, and now you add in a for loop. So for X in range, this is in Python, 124. So that's going to be N plus 124x, and that's pretty much it. And then it'll be pretty much like the operation of N plus the operation of X. All right, well, what if we do something a little bit crazier? And we go with nested stuff. So we're gonna have, you have your N, and then next to run is your for loop of X in range 124, and then you have a nested for loop where you have for y in range 124. Why don't we put up here that O equal, sorry, can't use O. Not for the, you can, I'm just saying for this example, maybe we shouldn't. So why don't we put in like W? W equals 124, and then you can sit there and go, okay, and range W. I just feel more comfortable doing that for some reason. Because then you can do like operation N plus W, operation W squared, because now you're going into, for this range, into this range. And then if you put on another for loop, and this isn't necessarily just stuck with this kind of thing, so please don't get me, don't come at me and yell at me and go, well, you can change it, it doesn't have to be constantly in range of W. You're absolutely right, and I'm sorry to imply that. This is just kind of my way of thinking for the time being. So, you know, if you added another nested for loop, it would go to 3 and then so on and 4. Anyway, for right now, this is 2. And then usually in the case of big O notation, and I could have just really eliminated a lot of guesswork on this, is that you really just kind of exclude everything but the highest exponent. So it'd be OW2 would be your usual answer for if you're applying this to homework or something like that. And it's really just kind of that simple, because this is going to take the most time. Anything smaller than this is going to like marginally add things in there. So that's what we're going with for the time being. Next, I'm hoping to do binary mathematics. So if you like binary mathematics and you like the color purple, we're going to do binary mathematics, I think, next. And it's just kind of fun because I actually learned it in my associate's degree in electrical engineering, and then I learned it 10 years later in grad school for data science. So, fun stuff. All right. Remember to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. I don't have a good notification bell. You want me to do it in orange? I was going to do it in yellow, but I can't seem to find my yellow. There. How's that look? That look good? All right. Hit the notification bell. See you in the next one.